It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. And it is Clipper basketball tonight as the Los Angeles Clippers go up against the Chicago Bulls. Looking at the Bulls, they've got an opportunity tonight to sweep the season series 2-0. The coaching staff commented that they feel confident coming into this one.
It's the Clippers in the City of Angels for a little interconference action here at the Staples Center. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Chicago right now, at the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. And it's Snell in at the small forward position. Well, at this point in his career, Clark, it's safe to call Chris Paul one of the all-time great point guards.
Yeah, without question. I mean, for a long time, it was hard to argue that Chris Paul wasn't the top point guard in the league. Even now you can make arguments for others, but Paul is always going to be in the conversation.
Just 4 to shoot. Butler from outside. It's tipped. Now the Clippers moving it up. Out to the right wing. Here's Navarro. He's covered by Rose. Here's Jordan. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Noah the screen. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That doesn't go either for Butler.
And with Paul, it is all about his consistency. Other point guards will have better years or stretches than him, but he just puts up huge numbers year in and year out, literally like clockwork.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And again, no good by Chicago. Passes it to Navarro. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits.
You know, it's amazing to me how little fanfare CP3 gets. I mean, he's not a flashy player, but you look at his effectiveness on the court, and he's a once-in-a-generation kind of talent. I mean, he's done it all his entire career.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Here is Rose after the Clippers pick up 2. They set the pick. Down low, here's Gasol. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
Here's Navarro. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Chicago with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles. Gasol kicks to Snell. Here's Rose. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Paul.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
The pass to Navarro. And Gasol comes to help. Pulls it up. And it's Paul missing.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
It's deflected. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Navarro, the pass to Navarro. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Clippers shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Here's Navarro. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And he elevates with a slam dunk. Joakim Noah did not like that one.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
He knows a big part of winning this game will come down to how well they can guard Blake Griffin. He said it all comes down to positioning and preventing him from getting inside, both on and off the ball. And guys, he's willing to concede some open jump shots to Griffin to do that. We'll see if Griffin can make him pay for it. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. Bulls trail by 13. Outside Rose. Here's Butler. Paul with the defensive effort.
Tell you what, boy, it's hard to watch when the guy gets good shots and misses them. He's missed everything this quarter.
Again, Los Angeles.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Here's Navarro, defended by Butler. Misses the layup. He dishes it to Rose. Back to Butler. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And there's Rose on the assist by Butler. Rose has got 5.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done. And really, the last few seasons, the Clippers have been one of the most consistently strong teams in the league. A far cry from when they were a bottom feeder back in the day. They have become one of the premier franchises in the NBA.
Here is Rose. After the basket by Los Angeles. This all setting the pick for Rose. And it's blocked by Jordan. One-on-one fast break. Rose with the block. Butler with the ball. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. Noah kicks to Snell. The feed to Gasol. 5 to shoot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. So many people overlooked Pau Gasol prior to last season seem to think that Clarkie was past his prime.
Well, he was a starter in the All-Star game and a huge reason the Bulls played as well as they did. It was a big season for him. A lot of GMs shaking their head for not going harder after him.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Mirotic is checked in for Noah. Allen comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Brooks in for Rose.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
For the 3. The shot no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
You know, and with Pau Gasol, it was weird to think that the Lakers were just so ready to let him go and move on.
Here's Navarro. 7 points in the game. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Butler attacking, and he gets it to go.
And with the skill set that Pau has and the year he had, there's no telling how long he can play at a high level. Again, one of those guys that never been reliant on the athletic ability to have an impact. Boy, as he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense. Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. And got to show more resistance there.
Brooks with no one around. Good on the triple. Brooks has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Los Angeles leading by 12. Paul outside. For three. Here's Navarro. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Clutch has got 12 in the game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Now, here's Gasol. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
And the Clippers have possession. Following the three-pointer by Aaron Brooks. Inside, Gasol with the steal. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Here's Butler. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And he gets it to go. And it's 9 points for James.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Brooks. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air. And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They are a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb. 3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense. Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Pass to Griffin. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Griffin's got his second bucket of the game to go. Brooks kicks to Gasol. Brooks against Paul. Shot off the pick. Again, Chicago.
Good display of physicality by Gasol to set that shot up.
Here's Navarro, defended by Allen. Heritage brings the double team.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it?
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Brooks misses. Los Angeles leading by 12. Here's Navarro, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Clippers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. He hits both from the stripe. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Udrich. His last outing, he had 8 points. And it's Brooks in the corner. With 1 on the clock. And the layup is up and in. Brooks has got 10 points.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Clippers lead by 12. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.